In this episode of Master Hacks, we're breaking down real-world migration scenarios. Hi, and welcome to the fourth episode of Master Hacks. So, you've got a migration project on your hands. Maybe it's moving from tenant to tenant, switching from on-prem to the cloud, or even making the leap from Google Workspace to Microsoft 365. Or maybe you're in the middle of a merger or acquisition, and this is just one piece of the puzzle. Whatever the situation, a migration project comes down the pipeline quickly, so you need to be ready to act fast. We're breaking down real-world migration scenarios and showing you how to tackle them head-on. Let's start with tenant-to-tenant migrations. These often come up during mergers, acquisitions, or divestitures, and while they might seem straightforward, they come with unique challenges. First, handling large volumes of data. Moving everything, emails, files, Teams conversations, takes careful planning to ensure nothing gets lost or delayed. Then there's business continuity. You want your users to stay productive during the migration, which means minimizing downtime and making sure the systems are accessible throughout the process. And let's not forget, a migration is more than just moving data. It's about helping your organization adapt. Users need clear communication and support to navigate the new environment without frustration. Migration tools like ShareGate Migrate accelerate the migration process. Hit that migrate button on multiple machines in parallel to accelerate data throughput and get guided every step of the way. Moving from on-prem to the cloud might feel like a big leap, and it is. You're not just shifting data, you're adopting an entirely new way of working with tools like cloud-first collaboration and enhanced security. One of the biggest challenges is handling the sheer complexity. On-prem environments are rarely straightforward. They're usually a mix of legacy systems, unique configurations, and years of accumulated data. The key here is a phased approach. Instead of one massive move, a phased migration breaks the project into manageable phases, each with its own mini go-live date. This approach helps prioritize critical workloads, minimizes risk, and allows teams to adapt gradually while maintaining productivity. It's also a great opportunity to revise your SharePoint environment structure and potentially adopt a more modern layout. Tired of sifting through multiple levels of subsites just to find what you need? This is a great time to rethink and redesign your environment into a flatter, clearer structure, removing unnecessary complexity and making your content more accessible. It's not just about getting to the cloud, it's about doing it in a way that sets your organization up for long-term success. If you're looking for a roadmap, you can check out our step-by-step checklist to help with your SharePoint migration. Mergers and acquisitions are exciting, but come with a unique set of challenges. One of the biggest priorities in an M&A is ensuring business continuity for the new team. You're essentially consolidating two very different IT architectures, each with its own way of doing things. This means the systems and strategies are often worlds apart, and getting them to work together is a key part of the process. At the same time, you want to make sure the new environment enables everyone to hit the ground running with Microsoft's productivity apps like Teams, SharePoint, and OneDrive. But there's more to a merger than just data. When two companies come together, they bring their own unique work cultures and values. Creating a new environment that feels welcoming to both sides is critical, and it should take into account how each workspace previously operated. To ensure a smooth transition, start by performing test migrations. This is a crucial step for all scenarios, but it's especially important for this one. These tests help you identify potential challenges and refine your approach. Pilots are another great way to uncover and resolve issues early, so you're set up for success when it's time to fully migrate. Finally, align your IT goals between the two organizations and make collaboration seamless right from day one. For a step-by-step guide to help you through it all, check out our M&A migration and user adoption checklist. Switching from one platform to another, like moving from Google Workspace to Microsoft 365, often means diving into unfamiliar territory. The way these platforms organize data, permissions, and settings can be very different, which adds complexity to the process. Migrating Google Workspace involves transferring data from Google tools to their Microsoft 365 counterparts. For example, Gmail would go to Outlook, Google My Drive to OneDrive, Share Drives to SharePoint, and Google Docs would get converted into Office Docs. A smooth migration depends on how well you map your data and identities between Google Workspace and Microsoft 365. Consider the following: map personal drives to OneDrive, share drives to SharePoint sites, which could mean moving the content into Teams, decide which drives to migrate or archive, plan for orphan drives, decide whether to leave them behind or move their content into specific folders. Here's a recap. Migrations come in all shapes and sizes: tenant-to-tenant, on-prem to on-cloud, or platform shifts like Google Workspace to Microsoft 365. The key is planning, minimizing downtime, and keeping users supported. Test your migrations and tackle challenges head on. And when you're ready to make it happen, just ShareGate it. Easy to use, built for all workloads, and fast with concurrent migrations. Be sure to check out our other episodes on migration hacks. Next time, we're diving into post-migration hacks, so make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss it.